All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and all of your oily friends to self-care with essential oils. This is a huge topic. Just by the registrations tonight, I'm seeing that this is something that we really need. And I'm looking at some of the names that are here tonight. Lots of women for good reason, because we don't take care of ourselves, do we? We put self-care on the back of the priority list. I am guilty of that as charged. It is something that I'm working toward, but I definitely have not mastered. So tonight we're going to share a whole lot of information, tips, all kinds of stuff around self-care. And I'm not going to cover everything because there's so much to cover. But at the end, we're going to open it up to everyone that's on here tonight who wants to share some of their favorite oily tips, tricks, and hacks around self-care. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to share my screen because that was the last time. We do have a little slide set that I'm going to walk you through. And then at the end, we will chat again. So just bear with me. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm hoping you guys can see that. And I'm going to pull up my presentation. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so self-care with essential oils. That's what we're talking about tonight. Oh, whoa, I just scrolled too quickly. So for those of you guys that do not know me, my name is Kristen Boucher, and I am so excited to have you all here tonight with me on this Sunday night. My story, how did I get here? What business do I have talking about essential oils? Well, I am a registered nurse. I guess you could say I'm retired. I am a mom. I've got two beautiful girls, a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old. I'm a health coach and a health and wellness coach and a blogger. I'm a platinum leader with Young Living. I got started about 4.5 years ago, and honestly, I've never looked back. My journey began when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, Mila, about 10 years ago. And I was, I guess, a self-proclaimed healthy living junkie, and I was transitioning to all organic food. And then of course the natural progression was to start questioning all of the things that were in our, our personal care products, our skin, our soaps, our lotions, makeup, like all the things that I was using on a daily basis. The candles that I was burning, my God, the candles I had in my house going, all the things I was using to clean my house with, the spraying. Our skin being our largest organ, I was petrified with what I learned. And of course, naturally began opting for cleaner options and products in my home. So the problem is, as you guys know, there's no truth in labeling. So unless you're researching like every single ingredient, you're really trusting the company that's selling you. So I did a ton of research. I did a ton of soul searching. I was DIYing like it was my job. And then lo and behold, I found this amazing company called Young Living, and we are the world leader in essential oils. And I knew that I needed oils in my life at the time, but I really had no idea where to begin. And to be honest with you guys, I was already using oils, shake my head, walk of shame from Amazon, from the health food store. But surprise, surprise, they were not doing anything. So I honestly didn't really feel like essential oils had any business in my life. So I finally got my starter kit after Stephanie Moran, our diamond leader, who you guys all know and love. She approached me 6 months later. It took me to finally say yes. And honestly, within just a few short weeks, my life had completely changed. The oils were working. Our sleep was better. Our emotions were better. My emotions were better. Our immune systems, hormones, stress, muscles, like everything was better. So as per the usual, I became a believer. And, people would ask me, well, what are you doing? What are you using? And of course I'd tell them, and then they would get started. So this just kept happening. And before long, I had this accidental business that I had no intention of ever building. So today we're here sitting at close to 2,000 members on our tribe, amazing people, the people that feel like family. I've replaced my income as a registered nurse with my MBA. And most importantly, I'm able to work my business around my family, which is my biggest priority. So I really have been so blessed with this, this incredible opportunity to be part of this amazing movement with a dedicated team of humans that, like I said, just feel like family. Like I feel like friends. That if this business went away, if Young Living went away, I would still have these people in my life. It's just so incredible. So there are days that I truly have to pinch myself. So that's who I am, where I come from. And I am not a doctor. I got to say this, not a doctor, disclaimer. So I can't treat, prescribe, diagnose, cure any illnesses. So the content we're going to cover tonight is truly for informational purposes only. So the class is going to be fast-paced and fun. I'm going to run through some slides. I'm going to give you some quick tips on how to maximize your premium starter kit if you're just getting started or if you've been with us for a while. And I'm also going to share with you some Essential Rewards all-star favorites that I have in my lineup. So, of course, I'll explain more about Essential Rewards at the end, why it's the best, most cost-effective way to get everything that you want. So just to recap, Young Living has this amazing thing called the Seed to Seal Promise. And basically, our company abides by very strict guidelines to fulfill this promise to us. We own all of our own farms, which no other company does. We have partner farms that are abiding by the same Seed to Seal standards that our farms are. We do not plant on soil that has ever been in contact with any chemicals within 50 years. So just to put that into perspective, organic standards are only 5 years. So when we talk about our products being better than organic, that is one example. Young Living, we pick the absolute best seeds from the strongest thriving plants. We hand weed and use our own oils on plants for pest control to avoid harmful chemicals. Again, better than organic. We harvest at only the peak times. We distill on site without chemicals or any kind of extenders or things to create a higher yield. And we test every single batch of oils multiple times throughout the process with state-of-the-art equipment. So all of these factors make a huge difference in the quality and effectiveness of our essential oils. So if a batch does not meet Young Living standards for any reason, it will not get bottled to distribute. It just won't. So Young Living would rather have something go out of stock, which we've all experienced, right, than let an inferior product slip through to us. So it's rare to find a company with such high standards. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing in the chat, tell us one reason that you decided to attend this class tonight. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are and why you are here tonight. Okay, next, let's talk about usage and safety. So throughout this class, I'm going to make suggestions for oils and products that you can use every day to support your wellness and provide self-care. So before we dive into those specifics, I want to talk a little bit about usage and safety. Now, again, those that are here tonight, everyone's coming from a different perspective. Some of you guys have been here for a while. Some of you guys are brand new. Some of you may not even be using oils yet. So I really want to cover the basics first before we dive in. So forgive me if a lot of this stuff is repetitive because, you already know it. But let's talk safety first. So when you're using pure essential oils, you want to absolutely make sure that you're diluting with a carrier oil. Now, a carrier oil can be any fatty vegetable oil like jojoba or grapeseed oil or coconut oil. It's been a long day. You do not want to put oils directly in your eyes or in your ears. You want to follow the directions on the label. So there's 3 ways that you can use essential oils, and the solid color labels that you've probably experienced, especially let's just going back to your starter kit. The solid color labels like the frankincense and the lavender here in the slide, those will have aromatic, meaning smell, and topical, meaning skin, directions on them. The labels that are on the white bottles are coming from our Vitality line, which you see here on the left. It looks like a lemon to me. And they have dietary instructions on the label. Now, going back to that, there's no other company in the world that has oils that are labeled for ingestion or actually as a dietary supplement. So that's pretty huge. So the first way you can use essential oils is topically. You would dilute it with a carrier oil like our Young Living V6, or you could use coconut oil or grapeseed oil. You would apply it directly to, hit that quickly. You would apply it directly to your skin, and these are absorbed very quickly and they're very effective. The second way to use essential oils is aromatically. You've heard of aromatherapy? Well, that is exactly what that is. So using your diffuser, you're going to inhale from the diffuser. You're going to use maybe diffuser jewelry. You see that lovely bracelet in the middle picture there. She looks like she's got a lava bead diffuser bracelet. You can put it right on there, or if you have a necklace with some cork or some leather, you can put it on there and just take a deep breath in. Or you can just drop the oil right on your hands and cup and smell, and you're getting aromatherapy right there. Our aromatherapy or aromatic is the fastest way into your bloodstream. I believe it's like 3 seconds to get into your bloodstream. It's incredibly fast. And then the third way that you can use essential oils is internally, and meaning eating them, ingesting them, putting in your food, putting in your drinks, put it in a vegetable capsule and take it as a supplement. So Young Living oils that are in the Vitality line are safe to ingest. So now we're going to dive into the good stuff, the self-care, okay? So first we're going to talk sleep, calming, and relaxation. So show of hands, who has any sort of issues around these things: sleeping, chilling out, and getting, relaxing. So we've heard it before. We all know that good health starts with a great night's sleep. It is literally as important as good nutrition and exercise. Unfortunately, a lot of us just don't get it, and we have a hard time. We really struggle with that. So we're here tonight to hopefully make that a little bit easier for you. So there's a few oils that are in the starter kit, the premium starter kit that comes in the US kit, that you can use for a restful night's sleep. Some of my favorites are lavender. I mean, that one is just amazing. Stress Away is another one that's a blend. Frankincense and Peace and Calming. Those are kind of the 4 all-stars for sleep and relaxation. Sometimes Valor is good too. I've heard anecdotally that folks like to diffuse Valor at bedtime. It is very relaxing. That is very much an emotional oil. So you can diffuse these oils in your diffuser at bedtime, or you can apply them topically. You can apply them. I love putting them on the soles of my feet before bedtime, especially my kids. Dilute it with a little carrier oil, or make a pre-made roll-on with your choice of oils. I also like to put them, if I have a roll-on, like on my temples, on my wrists, on the back of my neck, and rub it in. Those are some of my favorite ways to use them. Your wrists. So, and the reason I like to do that is truly the smell, because putting them on my feet is probably the most effective way topically, but I love the aroma too. So I'm getting both the aroma and the topical effects of those oils when I'm putting them near my nose. So some of the oils, so outside of the starter kit, so if you're on Essential Rewards, and we'll talk about this during the class as well, but if you're on Essential Rewards, these are some of my favorite oils that I will add to my monthly Essential Rewards, my monthly wellness box, that help to support healthy sleep. Definitely cedarwood. So if you've been around with us for a while, you know cedarwood is one of our favorites. I absolutely love to combine cedarwood in the diffuser with lavender for an extra nighttime knockout. It is so wonderful. Cedarwood is one of those oils that really kind of helps to shut the brain off. If you have that thing called monkey mind, that can help with that. Cedarwood is also in Stress Away. So if you have your starter kit, you actually have cedarwood. So that's awesome. Our bath bombs, which are a promotion this month, are awesome. The lavender bath bombs, or even the shower steamers. These are infused with calming oils that can give you that spa experience right at home. So think about it. Like, how can you not get a good night's sleep after you've had a eucalyptus infused hot bath or shower, or you've popped a lavender bomb into your bathtub and soaked for 20 minutes? Again, this is one of the lavender bath bombs are a freebie this month. So if you haven't taken advantage of that, definitely do that, because they are amazing. And even if you don't use them, like, think about that for a gift for somebody. So they are incredible. So we also have, if you're not familiar with our massage oils, now the V6 is one, it's a carrier oil, but we also have a massage oil called Relaxation. So you can add your oils, your favorite essential oils, for example, lavender, cedarwood, to any of the massage oils. So you can make that perfect concoction. You can even use the massage oils as your carrier oil. I will frequently do this with, say, Orthosport with my Panaway. That's not related to sleep, but that you get the idea. I use those because it really kind of gives it an extra oomph. Relaxation is a massage oil that's already infused with oils that promote relaxation, so you don't even have to worry about mixing yourself. So if you're one of those people that ain't got time for anything, relaxation massage oil, write that down. Add that to your next essential rewards order because it's got lavender, tangerine, coriander, and spearmint in it. So that could just very well be the oil that you put on the soles of your feet or your kids' feet before bedtime. And you don't have to do any mixing. And if you want, you can add some more oils to that. So if you're an experienced oil user, I would love to hear from you in the chat. Tell us some of your favorite products for relaxation and how to use them. Okay, so we're moving on from sleep and relaxation to nutrition. So after you get a really good night's sleep, after you've flooded your body with cedarwood and lavender and stress away and that diffuser, you really want to focus on good nutrition. So when your body's given the proper nutrition, of course, it's going to function at its optimal level, and you're going to find yourself in a much happier state physically and emotionally. So your body's going to feel good, and you're going to have enough energy to do all the things that you want to do in your busy day, and you'll be able to handle those stressful days in a much better way. So let's take a little bit of time to talk about one supplement that we all love, that everybody needs in their life, and it's called Ningxia Red. So if you don't know where to begin, like if you're not taking supplements and you don't know where to begin and it's just overwhelming to you, Ningxia Red is totally your answer. It is the super supplement that can support just about every body system, and it's safe for everyone. And side note, plug alert, we did a supplements class last month in March, and if you haven't watched that, definitely take a peek at that. That is, it is on our YouTube channel and in our Facebook group. So have a look at that, because that will go into lots of detail around the supplements, some of the supplements that Young Living carries. So you might be wondering, if you don't already know, what in the heck is Ningxia Red? Like, what is this stuff that everyone's talking about, that everyone's drinking? So it's a supplement that is super high in antioxidants. So just 2 ounces of this stuff daily will get you exactly what you need to be really living above the wellness line. So it's also great for eye health as well as your immune system. So in your starter kit, you get 2 2-ounce packets, and you want to pop those in the fridge as soon as you get them and drink them. You can drink them straight. You can add them to a sparkling water. You can add them to a smoothie, you know, however you want to take that. And I'm going to talk in a few minutes just about different ways that you can drink Ningxia Red. And once you get your kit, I would add Ningxia Red to your next Essential Rewards order for sure, because once you start drinking it, you're not going to ever want to stop, and you're going to notice a difference when you do actually stop. And it just tastes really, really good. So Ningxia Red is 25% Ningxia Wolfberry Puree. So the puree includes the juice, so it's the whole fruit, the juice, the pulp, and the peel of the plant, which contain vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, vitamin A, calcium, potassium, zinc, selenium, riboflavin, which is B2, and lots more. So the puree allows you to get the fiber and the protein. So you need all of these things to maintain health. So the wolfberry, which is also known as the goji berry, more than likely you've heard about the goji berry. So wolfberry is the exact same thing. It is one of the highest antioxidant fruits in the world, guys, in the world. And Ningxia Red combines wolfberry puree and pumps it up with other high antioxidant fruits such as blueberries and cherries and pomegranates and a lot more. Plus, it's infused with high antioxidant citrus oils. So this is what really gives Ningxia Red its superpowers. And here's why. It's a little secret we call bioavailability. And if you joined us last month for our supplements class, you recall what that means. So to recap, there's a huge difference between Young Living supplements and regular store-bought supplements. And the reason is Young Living supplements have an 80% absorption rate, which is compared to most supplements, which only have a 30% absorption rate. So that's a whopping 50% increase. So this tells me that you get way more bang for your buck, and the supplements will be that much more effective when you infuse them with essential oils. So that's not just Ningxia Red, that is all of our supplements. So think about that for just a second. So the difference in these supplements is their bioavailability and the essential oil content. Gary Young, who was our founder, was the first in the world to formulate nutritional supplements with essential oils. Essential oils infused into a supplement make the nutrients and the vitamins more bioavailable to the body. So just in a nutshell, that just basically means your body can absorb them and use them as nutrients, makes them more bioavailable. So essential oils help increase the assimilation or the absorption of other nutrients on a cellular level, and they also help to remove waste from the cells, which helps detoxify them, in turn causing the cells to function at a higher level. So make sense? So bioavailability equals wicked awesome, okay? All right, so now we're gonna talk about fun ways that you can use your Ningxia Red. So, you know, you can just take it by the shot, or you can really get fancy and have it for breakfast. So a smoothie is a great way to start your morning. So it's fast, and you know, if you're an on-the-go kind of person, you need on-the-go kind of meals, this one is great, and it tastes really, really good. So here are a couple of ways to make sure your breakfast smoothie is complete. So first, you want to add an ounce or two. I prefer 2 ounces if you're not drinking that second ounce throughout the day, just because 2 ounces is really ideal for your wellness. So add your Ningxia Red, 2 ounces, and then add 2 scoops of Young Living's Protein Complete, the Pure Protein Complete powder, and you can make it a complete meal with 25 grams of protein. So Young Living's Pure Protein Complete comes in both chocolate flavor and vanilla spice. Now, I mean, probably I would use vanilla spice for this, just saying. But if you want chocolate and wolfberry taste, that's totally your call. So there are some ideas for smoothies. You have banana berry protein smoothie. This looks awesome, with half a banana, half a cup of frozen berries, whether it's blueberries or strawberries, half a cup of spinach, you know, get yourself some greens, get your 2 scoops of your Pure Protein Complete, 2 ounces of Ningxia Red, and if you want to add some orange juice, 3 ounces of maybe fresh squeezed orange juice, or you could omit that and maybe just add water if you don't want to add extra sugar or extra juice into your smoothie. Oh, before I go on, here's a couple of other recipes. The PB&J smoothie, you can do frozen berries, a cup of frozen berries, half a frozen banana, 2 teaspoons or tablespoons of almond butter, half a teaspoon or half a tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, and 1 ounce or 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. So peanut butter and jelly. And of course you can add greens to your smoothie as well. All right. Next, or you could also make a smoothie bowl. A smoothie bowl, sorry, I skipped through. A smoothie bowl is another way to get your Ningxia Red into your body. Pour your smoothie into a bowl and then top it off with some of our dried wolfberries, or maybe some of our True Grit einkorn granola. That stuff is amazing as well. So if you guys use Ningxia Red in your breakfast routine, please tell me in the chat, is there any special ways that you like to use it, whether it's a smoothie, or if you make smoothie bowls, or you just take it straight up. Okay, the next way is what I just said. Just take it quickly. So if you don't have time to be mixing up a smoothie, no problem. You can just put it in a shot glass and take it straight up. Or if you just use the packets, you've got 2 ounces pre-poured, pre-measured, all good to go for you in there. So those are 2 easy ways that you can take it. So in addition to the beneficial vitamins and minerals that we talked about, Ningxia Wolfberry also contains a ton of amino acids, including amino acids L-arginine and L-glutamine. So the combination of these 2 offers so many health benefits. So if you just do a quick Google search, you can see for yourself. Sure, you can eat some shiitake mushrooms to get your L-arginine, but wouldn't you rather take a shot of Ningxia Red with a yummy berry taste? Like I love mushrooms, but I think I love Ningxia Red even more. So Ningxia Red, believe it or not, has more L-arginine than shiitake mushrooms does. So one of my favorite pro tips with my shots is to add one of my, any of my favorite vitality oils to my daily shot of Ningxia Red. So one of my favorites, of course, is Thieves Vitality for immune support. Copaiba Vitality is another one. This is an amazing oil. This used to be in the premium starter kit up until recently when the new kit came out. Copaiba is like an overall amazing wellness oil. It supports every body system. I just put a drop of it in my shot every day just because I know that my body needs it. Orange Vitality is another favorite to add to your Ningxia Red. It really makes the flavor pop. And Frankincense Vitality is another one. Frankincense, Google it, and you'll see so many health benefits, and you're going to start wanting to put frankincense in your shot every day because it is so, so good for your body. So here's some of my favorite Ningxia oil-infused shots. Immunity, that's just 2 ounces of Ningxia Red, a drop of Thieves Vitality, and 1 drop of Copaiba Vitality. For energy, we have 2 ounces of Ningxia Red, a drop of Peppermint Vitality, and a drop of Orange Vitality. That tastes awesome. And for weight management, 2 ounces of Ningxia Red and 2 drops of Grapefruit Vitality. Grapefruit essential oil is amazing for weight management. So putting that in your shot of Ningxia Red is a great idea if you're looking, oh goodness, I keep touching my mouse. If you're looking to support a healthy weight. So I would love to know, this is always, everyone has their own favorites. In the chat, tell us some of your favorite vitality oils that you like to add to your daily shot of Ningxia Red. I'm so curious to see what you guys say. Okay, so if you take, so let's say you take your Ningxia, your shot in the morning, and then what happens? You have lunch and you crash, right? You're like, oh my gosh, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you got another 3 or 4 hours of work, or you've got a whole afternoon of schlepping the kids around and you don't know how you're gonna make it through the day. So if you ever have that, post-lunch slump, you can make a Ningxia bomb that's gonna give you a ton of energy and power you through the rest of the day. And the great thing about this Ningxia bomb, it is not going to give you the shakes. It's not going to make you jittery. It's not going to keep you up at night. I personally I enjoy a cup of coffee, but I cannot drink it after, say, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. If I do, I will have a really hard time sleeping that evening, even if it's 9 or 10 hours later. Having said that, I could drink this Ningxia bomb, which has zinc, nitro, and Ningxia Red. I could drink that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it'll wake me up, but it will not keep me up. So there's something to be said about this because I'm very sensitive to caffeine in the afternoon. So what is this? This is a can of Ningxia Zing. If you've not ever tried Ningxia Zing, just a warning, once you try it, once you pop, you can't stop. It is so good. It is our natural energy drink. It is 35 calories. It has less sugar than Red Bull. It's basically Young Living's answer to, I shouldn't have said that, the leading energy drink out there. I shouldn't have dropped any names, but it is so good. It's sparkling, it's light, it's not too sweet. It's so, so good. And it's got some black pepper in it. It's got a little bit of white tea. It's just a wonderful natural source of energy. So you're gonna start with your Zing, then you're gonna add a packet of nitro or a little tube of Ningxia Nitro. And Ningxia Nitro is healthy natural ingredients that support your health. They keep you focused, has naturally occurring caffeine in addition to some ginseng, so it really provides that natural energy. And then you're going to add in your Ningxia Red and your 1 to 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. Of course, we talked about what that is. And drink up. There's your afternoon Ningxia bomb. That's going to give you tons of energy, focus, and get you through the rest of the day. Of course, you can drink these individually. You can just drink a can of Zing, or you can pop a nitro down the hatch, or you can just take another shot of Ningxia Red. But together they are really, really delicious. So fun fact about the Ningxia Wolfberry, it is also a complex carbohydrate, which means that your blood sugar will rise slowly, reducing the risk of a sugar crash afterward. So this is why one of the key reasons this energy drink is so much better for you than the conventional gas station energy drinks that are loaded with sugar, loaded with caffeine, that will catapult you into a sugar high, combined with the shakes, combined with the jitters, and then you're going to crash afterward. So contrary to popular belief, even though the Ningxia Red might taste sweet, it's not going to cause your blood sugar to spike. So just a good little tip. All right, or you can get fancy with your Ningxia Red. We love to do this. This is really fun. Ningxia Red, of course, is packed with superfoods that support normal eye health as well as your immune system. It contains plum, aronia, cherry, blueberries, and pomegranate juices, as well as extracts, plus lemon, orange, yuzu, and tangerine essential oils. Remember, those are they're increasing the bioavailability. So these ingredients make Ningxia Red a guilt-free fun drink for sure. But how awesome is it that you can support your health while you have a mocktail? So mocktails are one of my favorite ways to enjoy essential rewards. I can't even talk. The Ningxia Red. I mean, A, like, look at these. Aren't these beautiful? And B, there's so many options. Now, you know, mocktails, obviously alcohol-free. But if you really want to make it with alcohol, by all means, there's nothing stopping you. So here's a good yummy recipe. The berry mimosa mocktail. So just take 1 ounce of Ningxia Red and 1 ounce of sparkling water. Top off your champagne glass with some orange juice. That is it. Delicious, right? You could just make a sparkling Ningxia Red mocktail with a few berries in the bottom of a champagne glass. Add sparkling water and 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. Like, talk about a great way to host a dinner party with some Ningxia Red mocktails. It's a great conversation starter. You are fueling your guests with antioxidants, and they will absolutely love you for it. Again, you could make it a cocktail for a special occasion. You know, use champagne or sparkling wine in place of the water. You can make Ningxia Red sangria. Like, doesn't that sound great? So equal parts red wine and Ningxia Red, and then top with sparkling water and your favorite fruit. Done. Super, super easy. Or if you want, like, take a packet of Ningxia Red in your purse and take it to your favorite restaurant, and then you can add Ningxia Red to your favorite berry drink. Or if you want to make a champagne cocktail or something like that, it's ready to go. Great way to talk to the waitress or the waiter about Ningxia Red too, because naturally they're going to say, what is that you're putting in your drink? So I want to know in the comments, please tell me, what are some of your favorite mocktails? I would love to hear how you guys enjoy your Ningxia Red in a mocktail. Or you can turn it into a dessert. So Ningxia Red popsicles are a favorite way, young and old, to get Ningxia Red into your body. So having an antioxidant-rich diet is really good for your health. Again, self-care. So yeah, of course, you can eat a bunch of fruits and veggies that are high in antioxidants, but sometimes it's hard to get the quantity you really need in your diet, or it's a struggle to get your kids to eat what they need. So Ningxia Red, obviously, we talked, insanely high in antioxidants. You know, the wolfberries are probably the highest fruits on the ORAC scale. The ORAC scale measures antioxidant levels. So just a couple of ounces a day is going to give your body the antioxidants that it needs. And again, it's healthy enough for mom and tastes good enough for the kids. So one of the easiest way to get your child to take Ningxia Red, I mean, mine just take it by the shot anyway, so we don't have any issues in that. But if you're struggling with trying to get it into your child, make some popsicles. You know, you can just take. Oh. Sorry guys, we've got some background noise. You can just take your packet and you can, sorry, I need to find how I mute all. Okay. Okay. So you can take your packet and put it in the freezer, and then like take it out and let it thaw a little bit, and then you have a slushie. That's really, really good. Or you can actually make popsicles. You know, you can there's just, if you Google Ningxia Red popsicles, there's a whole bunch of recipes, but here's one right here: half a banana, half an apple, half a cup of frozen berries, half a cup of spinach or another vegetable. Oops, sorry about that. Oh crap, sorry. Half a cup of spinach or another vegetable. Oh my gosh, this is just, there we go. Sorry guys. Spoiler alert. All right, I keep touching my mouse and it keeps advancing. And then 6 ounces of Ningxia Red, or 4 ounces of Ningxia Red and 2 ounces of orange juice. Okay, sorry. All right, so enough about Ningxia Red. We think we killed that topic. So let's talk about some of other ways that you can support your body with self-care. So let's talk about exercise. So exercise, it's not rocket science that exercise is a key ingredient to proper health and good self-care. So a lot of us struggle to fit exercise into our busy schedules, or we're unmotivated to make the time to do it. So my premium starter kit secret is to just use your oils to get you motivated, energized, and to just do it. Okay, we have somebody, let's see, there we go. I think I cleared. All right, I was getting some background noise. So yeah, having those vitality oils in your starter kit, or your non-vitality oils in your starter kit to help you get motivated, is a great idea. So I use these 2 premium starter kit oils from the Vitality line in my water, or in a wellness tea to help wake me up. So let's see, peppermint vitality and lemon vitality here. You'll see right here. I love to add them like in my water. You know, we love to put lemon in our water. Lemon is naturally detoxifying. Peppermint is naturally energy boosting, and it's also great for digestive support. So these oils are perfect. Just pop them in your water before, during, or after exercise. Another oil that I love to use topically after my exercise is Panaway. That's in your premium starter kit. This one is most commonly used for joints and muscles. It is also, believe it or not, really calming. I don't usually recommend diffusing Panaway just because it's more of a topical oil, but if you really love the aroma of Panaway, get yourself some wintergreen, because that seems to be the aroma that everyone really loves. If you're a nighttime workout kind of person, apply it to your skin to help calm those nerves after a workout and get you ready for bed. So think about that. If you're exercising in the evening, you're getting your energy up, and you might have a hard time falling asleep. So if you use your Panaway after your workout, put it on your muscles and your joints, maybe even put a drop of lavender in there. That will kind of help chill your body out, chill your muscles out, so you can get a good night's sleep. Raven here in the middle, it's a blend of different eucalyptus oils and some other oils that are beneficial when you diffuse, or if you apply them to your chest. I mean, talk about really opening up the airways. So if you've ever been into a eucalyptus steam room, imagine that feeling every time you want by just pulling out your Raven. So think about that. That's what you're going to get when you inhale Raven. So some of my favorites outside of the kit that are Essential Rewards All-Stars, like I could share so many here, but we'll be here all night. Cool Azul Pain Cream is like legit one of the most amazing inventions ever. It is a over-the-counter medication, so we can say it's used for pain and arthritis. This cuff comes in handy for workouts and pretty much any other time that I need any kind of muscle and joint support. You know, after, in the wintertime, shoveling snow, or now that spring is on us, if we're doing any kind of gardening or yard work, if you have long trips in the car or sitting on an airplane, or just lifting very heavy kids and, your back goes out. Another one of my favorites is Deep Relief. It's a roll-on. It's a pre-diluted roll-on, so it is all ready to go. It's got the roller top and everything. So this is like Panaway on steroids. So it gives you a little more of a tingling sensation, and it's really easy to use just because it's already done for you. You don't have to do any mixing. Another one that I love is Breathe Again. So this is very similar to Raven, but again, it's like Deep Relief, where it's a pre-diluted roll-on. It has the roller top. It's great to pop in your gym bag, apply to your chest, before you work out, while you're working out, or even after you work out. And then, of course, we talked about Pure Protein Complete in our Ningxia smoothie slide, and that has over 25 grams of clean protein for every serving. It is such a great meal replacement for those that are on the go. And if you're a coffee drinker, you got to try this recipe. So get a pen, get a piece of paper, write this down. In your 1 cup of hot coffee, do a teaspoon of coconut oil, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a half a teaspoon of cocoa powder or cacao powder, whatever you have on hand, 1 scoop of vanilla spice Pure Protein Complete. Mix it up. You will absolutely love it. And think about, you're really supercharging your coffee with protein and nutrients. So even the non-coffee drinkers, we're going to like that. All right. So next we're going to talk about, why can't I advance? Sorry. All right. There we go. Mental and emotional supports. So show of hands, who could use this, right? 2 hands are up here. So this is critical all year long. We are constantly caring for others, and we're constantly putting our needs on the back burner, whether it's young children or aging parents, or frankly, both of them. If we don't care for our own needs, how in the world can we care for our loved ones that need us so much? So here are some of my favorites out of the starter kit that I love to support my emotional wellness. Frankincense. Oh, frankincense. I love it so much. So I like to diffuse just frankincense straight up, 4 to 8 drops, to create a very peaceful, meditative, relaxing Zen space. So frankincense is also really good for your skin. So if you add a drop to your face, like your face serum or even your moisturizer, or, I'm lazy. Sometimes I just put a drop right on my hands and put it on my face, and it can help support a youthful experience, or youthful appearance, and experience as well. Another one that I love to use for a mental and emotional support is Stress Away. Like the name says it all. We don't even need to explain what it does, because it really takes the stress away. The key with Stress Away, though, and like with all oils, really, you need to have it out or nearby to use it. So if your oils are hidden in a cabinet somewhere, or in your starter kit, my gosh, please tell me they're out of your starter kit, you're not going to use them as much. So have your oils handy at all times. Stress Away, of course, is one that you want to carry with you. I have a bottle in my purse for good reason, because I'm a mom. So one of the first things that I did when I got my starter kit is I took the Aroma Glide Roller Fitment that comes in my starter kit, and I literally popped it right on top of the Stress Away. So that is like probably one of the easiest ways to get Stress Away into your life. Just pop the roller top right on, and then you can roll it on your neck, your wrist, behind your ears. I just love to use it almost like a perfume. Valor is another one, great for mental and emotional support. It's referred to as liquid courage. So you can just do a drop of Valor right on your wrist, or you can pop it in the diffuser. It can really make a huge shift in your mental state. So if you're feeling, a little insecure, or you need just a little bit of a confidence boost, this is one that you absolutely want to use. Use it and love it. It will be amazing. If you have, children that might need a little extra courage or emotional support, especially like starting a new school or starting a new experience, Valor is so good for that. And then, of course, peace and calming. That's another dead giveaway just because of the name, but it's so true. This is the ultimate chill pill for you and your kids. I love to diffuse peace and calming at bedtime. So some of my other favorite oils that I use for mental and emotional support that are outside of the starter kit, these are my Essential Rewards All-Stars. Joy. So Joy is a blend with many high-frequency oils, including rose, coveted rose. You can use the oils to raise your frequency, which is going to put you in a healthier state, both mentally and physically. You're going to diffuse Joy, add a drop to your diffuser jewelry, or just apply it to your wrist like you would a perfume. Just take a few deep breaths. It's almost instantaneous how quickly joy has a joyful impact on your emotional state. One of my favorite ways to use joy is I just take a drop and I put it over my heart, you know, kind of the left side of my chest, take a deep breath, and you can almost feel the joy, I'm not even kidding, penetrate into your body, and you're instantly relaxed. If you've not tried that, that's your homework, and you have joy, because it's amazing. It is wonderful. Joy is just one of my favorites. Another one that I love for emotional support, and this is year round, this is not just during the holidays, is Christmas spirit. Like, it's like, you know, instant Christmas spirit. It will lift your mood, even when it's not, you know, the holidays, when you really kind of need a boost. Christmas spirit is so wonderful. Another supplement that we take for emotional support is MindWise. So this is a supplement. It supports brain and heart health. It will help you stay focused and sharp, so that can help contribute to mental and emotional health. And then last but not least, one of my favorites as of late is Clarity. So Clarity is a blend that helps keep your head clear and helps to make room for fond memories. It can also help be used to help boost your energy levels. So I will be diffusing Clarity pretty much around the clock when I'm getting work done, when I'm trying to focus on a task and I need to keep my mind clear. I love Clarity for that. Okay, so there's a reason that Young Living selected the 12 oils for the starter kit, and it's because you literally have an oil for everything in one kit. So of course you're going to find other favorites outside the kit, and we all do, but this kit will set you up for success right out of the gate. So the starter kits, if you're not yet a member, are between $165 to $265, and the cost difference is really based on the diffuser that you choose. So you can, you know, pretty much choose your adventure based on your budget. So there's 4 diffuser options, you know, just pick what you want. And you can see more specifics online or refer back to the person that invited you to this class, and they can help you decide. And if you're like, yeah, no thanks, I don't need those oils, but I really am intrigued by this Ningxia Red you speak of, you can also get started on your wellness journey with a Ningxia Red starter kit. And that comes with 2 bottles of Ningxia Red, a 30-pack of the singles, a 14-pack of the nitro, a bottle of Stress Away, and a whole bunch of other goodies. So in the chat, I'd love to hear, what starter kit did you guys get started with when you first got started on your oily journey? Please tell us. Okay, so let's talk about essential rewards. We talked about this, you know, kind of alluded to it earlier. Whether you're joining as a brand spanking new member or you're an existing Young Living member, Essential Rewards is truly the best way to order our products. So you're going to save money, a lot of money, while you support your health and wellness and embrace this new lifestyle. So it's similar to those, you know, cool monthly subscription boxes that you see all over your Facebook feed, except for one major difference. The difference is you can customize your wellness box every single month. They're not going to customize it for you. They're not going to pick and choose things based on what they think you want. You're going to get to pick everything you want every month. You can also change your process date, which makes it really convenient to get what you want when you want it. The minimum order is like $50 or 50 PV a month, so it's really not a whole lot. And with every order, you're going to get a percentage back in points that you're going to be able to use on future products. The first 3 months, you're earning 10% back. The months 4 through 24, you're going to earn 20%. They literally double it after month 4. And then after 24 months, you're going to get 25% back in free product. It's amazing. It is such a good program. So for example, like let's say you spend 50 PV in April. You're going to get $5 back in Essential Rewards points in your first month. If you spend 100 PV, you're going to get $10 back in Essential Rewards points. Now in April, we do have a special promotion happening. And if you spend 100 PV on Essential Rewards, you're not only going to get your percentage, let's say it's 10%, you're also going to get an additional 10%. So it's really quite an amazing promotion happening this month. And then there's free gifts. Every 3 months, you're going to get a free gift from Young Living, just saying, hey, thanks for sticking around. So it's pretty awesome. And then when you're on Essential Rewards, you have the option to choose to be on YL Go or YL Go Plus. This is just basically our free shipping program. It's like Amazon Prime, but a whole lot better. You're going to save 3 to 10 times on your shipping. I mean, you're going to pay to have it shipped anyway. You might as well save money. And then all of the details about this program, I will not go into all those details tonight, are under the Essential Rewards section of your virtual office. So you can check that out if you're not already on YL Go. And you can, join the Essential Rewards program with your starter kit on your first Essential Rewards order, which means you're going to get 10 points or $10 back in free product for just hitting that 100 PV order on your first premium starter kit order. So that is YL Go Essential Rewards in a nutshell. So in the chat, I want you to tell us, what are you adding to your ER list this month? Have you heard anything tonight that you might want to add to your order? Please tell us. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to open it up. And I would love to hear. Okay, I'm going to look in the chat really quick and see if there's anything that I need to address or talk to. Now we're going to open it up to hear from your oily sisters. And I don't know if there's any oily brothers on here. I can't assume they were all women. But I want to hear from anybody who wants to talk and share with us their favorite oily tips, tricks, hacks, for emotional support, for self-care, for anything. So if you wouldn't mind helping us out, I think Alice, I don't want to call Alice out, but I know Alice said that she had some things she wanted to share. Maybe Kay Cooney. I see Kay. So you're going to have to, hi Kay! So you might will have to, oh wait, I'll unmute you, Kay. All right, Kay, you go first. Wait, hold on. Okay, you are unmuted, Kay. Can you?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
So this is my everyday commitment to myself, and like everybody, I'm really bad about taking care of me first. Right? It's the mom syndrome. You take care of everybody else.
Yep.
But this is something I have done every single day for the last 17 months. Every single day. So before I go to bed, I get the diffuser ready. So I put my lavender, either cedarwood, frankincense, stress away, pick whatever you like. But I put the diffuser on about a half hour to an hour before I go to bed, and I shut the bedroom door. And then when it's time to climb into bed, that whole room is saturated and smells amazing. So I think it does an awful lot for helping with sleep. And I have not had brain chatter since I've started doing that. You call it monkey brain.
Yeah.
So you get into bed, you're sound asleep, you're exhausted, right? You close your eyes and you go, oh God, I have to do 3 loads of laundry. I didn't do this. I didn't write the check for this. I didn't do this. I have not had a single monkey brain moment since I started doing that.
Wow. That is awesome.
Ladies, commit to filling that diffuser. My God, you're pouring a cup of water and doing this. So easy.
So easy.
Yep.
I love that. And like, I'm so glad that we're talking, because I fill up my diffuser and I turn it on like a second before I go to bed. I sometimes do that for the girls. I will close the door, but I don't do it for myself. Surprise! So I'm gonna start doing that, because you're right. You don't even. I love that.
You don't get the benefit.
Don't get the benefit.
Right. So you go into your own little spa center every single night.
Every single night. I love that. That's such a great tip. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Welcome, girl. Thanks for everything.
Awesome.
Great presentation.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else?
Hey.
Hey, Alice. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, of course. I loved it. This was great. Such great tips. I'm going to try some of those Ningxia smoothie recipes. Those
Does it look good?
Yeah, I love Ningxia just as is, but why not try something different, right?
Exactly.
Plus, it's a meal replacement. It's all good.
Yep, exactly.
I love Kay's tip about the diffuser. I
Uh-huh.
put mine on when I go to bed as well, but I think I'll start it a little bit before, Kay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brilliant. This is why we do what we do. We got to expose ourselves to other things, other
absolutely.
ideas.
Yeah, awesome. So let me tell you what I kind of got myself into the habit of doing every morning. And a friend of mine had actually challenged me, a couple of years ago to meditate every morning. And although I've done it, on and off over the years, it wasn't a regular practice for me. And now that are you seeing me okay? Because the way I have this iPad thing, I can't tell if I'm looking at you or away from you.
I can see you.
It's good.
Yep.
Okay.
You look great. Your hair looks good.
Yeah. So anyway, I meditate every single morning. And what I generally do, and I would encourage everyone to do this, whether if it feels right for you, whether you take an inspirational quote that you love or an affirmation that you're working on. I love this little daily word that I've been reading for years, and every day there's a short little prayer with some kind of affirmation or something in it. And I do that every morning. And just before I sit for I try to do 8 minutes because I'm usually rushing out the door. Sometimes it's 5 minutes if I snooze the alarm, which, I try not to. Mel Robbins would frown on that. But anyway,
Yep.
I take my frankincense. Oh my God, just the smell of it from the bottle is just
Awesome.
so grounding, and I can really decompress. And I just put, a drop on my hand and rub it together. I cup it over my, take some nice deep breaths. I'll rub it on my neck. I'm not going to do it now because I still have makeup on. But if I didn't have makeup on, I would just apply it right to my skin as well. And I just turn on the timer on my phone and just sit and breathe with my affirmation or whatever the thought for the day is. And that's how I start my day. And to me, I just feel so much more relaxed and grounded and ready to get out the door on a positive note. So
I love that.
yeah.
That is such a helpful tip. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think we don't do that enough, and I really have so much respect for you for actually taking the time to make meditation and affirmations a part of your daily life. It's so easy to say we're gonna do it, and then we don't because things happen and life gets in the way. And what is it takes 20, 21 days or 30 days, I don't even know, to create habits that actually stick. Like, for example, oil pulling. Like, everyone wants to start oil pulling and then they quit after 2 days. Just keep doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. And meditation, affirmations, even like 1 minute of meditation, any little bit can really help. And those affirmations are so powerful, you guys. If you don't know where to begin, like, because sometimes you feel like, oh, this is silly, this sounds weird. Like, just like, what's that book, The Daily Word, that you picked, that you have? Something like that, or even like Google like affirmations, just to give you some ideas of like, what are the things that I should be telling? Because if we're saying them, our brain takes action based on what we tell it. It's like it knows it. So those affirmations are so powerful for us to create a healthy, happy life for ourselves and maintain grounding, stress less, like all the things. So I love your tip. And of course, frankincense pairs beautifully with that practice. I can't think of a better oil for that one. And it's in your starter kit. So
Yeah,
it's there.
yeah. And you're absolutely right, Kristen. 1 minute is really all you need. I started off, my challenge was, I challenge you 3 minutes every day. And it was like so easy to just sit for 3 minutes because like I can do 3 minutes, right? And now I've worked up to 8, not doing 20, but you know.
That's amazing. Because and meditation's very hard. If anyone, if y'all have tried it, you know it's hard. It's hard to shut your mind off because you just keep thinking of these things, especially at the beginning of your day, like when you're doing it, Alice. So kudos.
That's why frankincense is awesome to help
Yes.
kind of quiet things down, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing.
Yeah,
Anybody else have other self-care tips that they would like to share with the group? We would love to hear them. Steph?
Yes.
Oh, you're there. Awesome.
I am.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know how to make myself visible though.
There should be a video. You should be able to. Are you on your phone or on the computer?
Oh, I'm on the computer. I see it.
You hit start video.
Yes. Yeah, but you should just all prepare yourselves because.
Hey.
Can you see me now?
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Beautiful.
It's been a rough, pukey weekend here.
Oh no. Oh no.
But so this is similar to what Kay shared, but peace and calming is one of my favorites. But it's so helpful for my kids that sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh, I don't know, how much do I have? And usually I have a backup, but that I won't use it for myself with the tangerine. I don't know where I went. Am I still here?
You're still here. You're good.
Okay, all right. So what I've started doing, it just helps me so much. It helps me to relax, just the smell of it. And I like to add it with tangerine. Because it's bright and it's happy, and so it just gets me into that mode. And I'll sit for 15 minutes with it, like next to me in bed. But I would never use it. I would take one drop and put it on my wrist, and I'd be like, all right, at least I can smell it this way, you know. And it's good, but it's not quite the same thing as having it there in that diffuser on flicker mode, like to relax. And it makes it just makes such a difference for me at night, and makes me feel like I'm tending to myself. And then the other thing that I like to do is I have a little bath pitcher I use to still rinse like Emmett's hair, and it's just taking a scoop of Epsom salts and putting like 1 or 2 drops of Panaway or Raven. So even if I'm taking a shower, I don't have time for a bath, but I will put the little warm water and mix that up, you know, plug up the drain and put that in there so that when I'm showering, it kind of steams it up. I'm relaxed because of the Epsom salts. I'm smelling all of that, and I love the Panaway and the Raven. The wintergreen like makes me really happy.
Yes.
So, and I shower at night. So all of that, because usually it's kind of like, all right, I got to shower, I got to get this before bed. I haven't made lunches. I haven't done all that monkey brain, right?
Yes.
But those 2 things I find kind of help me slow down and really kind of make me feel, you know, that I'm taking care of myself. Because of course the other part is when we're not doing those things for ourselves, right? Our brain, we're sending it those messages that, well, everybody else is important enough for me to take care of, but
yes,
I'm not, you know? And so and then that, you know, can lead to resentment and all those other things that we just don't want inside of us. So they're simple, but they help me a lot.
Totally. And the beauty is now, peace and calming is in the starter kits.
I know.
So anybody who is not yet a member yet, you're going to get peace and calming in your starter kit. I look at the starter kit now, and it's just amazing how many emotional and sleep and relaxation oils are in there. And I just wonder, like, does that speak to the society that we're living in now? It is like, is the trajectory just changing, the landscape of the customer changing, that we're just a stressed, sleep deprived world that Young Living keeps adding these oils in there because they are wonderful. Peace and calming. It used to be peace and calming and Valley weren't for many, many years, and now they're back. So we are so blessed to have that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Steph. You're awesome.
Yeah, sure.
And you look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you were not the one puking.
No, usually I'm not. I have to say, and honestly, like the Ningxia Red helps us like a lot. And in little tidbit, I ran out because my dad has started like wanting to buy like some bottles off of me and stuff. And so, and I actually, like, I'm stingy with a piece in comic for myself. I was a little stingy with an ink chef for me too, but I could take me into defense or whatnot. So, and I was like rationing it, and I'm like, oh my God, son of a bitch, this is why I know it.
Rationing it. I know. I'm the same. I was down to my last bottle until my order came in on Saturday. I was like, phew.
Wow.
It was call. So awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. This was great.
Good. Anybody else have any favorite tips before we conclude this evening? Up, Julia! I see a wave. I'm going to unmute you. Wait, hold on a sec. I can't. Maybe, Julia, do you need to unmute yourself? Oh, wait, hold on. I got you. Okay, Julia.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Hey.
Hi. I just wanted to mention that I like to use joy for anxiety. I got it from that, the Releasing Emotional Patterns Through Essential Oils book. That is like an awesome book to get. It just helps you know where to, it has all the different points that you can do. And purification is another one that's really good when you're feeling angry, because that helps.
Yes.
So it's like not something you would ever know if you didn't have that book. You'd think purification, that's for stinky things. No, it's not. It's also for anger. And it's one of the points that addresses your liver. That's where you get rid of anger, is through your liver, believe it or not. So I found that was really fascinating. And I found that there's just so many different uses you can use it, all the different things for. And then I also wanted to mention that my niece has an autistic son, and she uses the Valor and White Angelica a lot to help him. And that just helps him to settle down and sleep quite a bit better.
Oh, that is interesting. That's great.
That's been like life-changing for her.
So peace and calming and White Angelica?
Valor and White Angelica. In fact, she actually made a blend called Angel Warrior that has a blend of those two together.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yep.
That is awesome. Angel Warrior. I like that.
So that one's really cool.
Valor and White Angelica.
Yep.
That's a good, I bet it smells awesome too.
Yeah, it does. It's really good.
Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I just put in the chat the name of that book, because I know a lot of people are like, what was that she said? So it's called Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils. The author is Carolyn Main, M-E-I-N, like chow mein. That's how I remember it. And I got it on Amazon. Of course, I have it somewhere, not close to me right now.
Book.
But it's a wonderful book. And like you said, Julia, like, it's really eye-opening to see some of the oils. And then it also doesn't have just the oils. It also has like things that you would say to kind of release those
Kind of like affirmations.
Affirmations, exactly. So that's a really great book, because of course emotions go along with self-care. So yes.
Thanks.
Thank you, Julia. Appreciate that. That was great. Anybody else have any thoughts, tips, things they want to share?
Can I do one more, because sandal season is coming and we live by the water?
Yes.
So I don't judge anyone or anything on the planet except the people who run around with ugly feet that look like they're an eagle soaring out of the sky, trying to pick up prey with their ugly feet. So my ugly feet remedy. So lots of folks don't have bath bombs anymore. I cut a bath bomb in half. I put it in. I have a foot soaking bucket, just something I picked up at Walmart. And I throw the bath bomb in and I soak my feet. Then what I do is that new foot satin scrub, it's not new, but it's fairly new.
Yes.
It actually melts. Okay, now I'm talking ugly old lady feet here. It melts the calluses off of your feet.
Wow.
So for those of you who are about to expose your ugly eagle claws and hang your ugly toes and calluses out there, don't do it. Don't do it. Get yourself the bath bomb and get the foot scrub. I'm amazed. So I put that on. I let it soak. Then I use my little pumice stone. Unbelievable. You can go down a whole shoe size with that stuff. Okay? You're welcome.
Thank you. It's funny. I love that, because I actually, it's like, believe it or not, I've been with Young Living for almost 5 years, and I have not tried every single product. and the satin, I keep saying the satin and facial scrub, the foot scrub was I ordered it last month for the first time. And I'm now going to use your tip because I haven't used it yet because I'm just, procrastinating, because I can't give myself self-care. But
Yeah.
I'm going to soak first and then do that. And then satin and then scrub it. Great.
Really, really, really well made. So not only does it have the peppermint to really like give your feet a pump, I was shocked at how things melted off.
Wow. I love that it's melting things off because there's a lot of things to melt off on my winter feet right now.
Well, this is the thing,
And
right? And we cannot be running around with ugly feet. There's no excuse for ugly feet.
Not going to happen. So flip-flops. Flip-flops are coming, y'all. Awesome. Thanks for the tip, Kay.
You're welcome.
Pretty toenail remedies. Oh, okay. So Greta's asking in the chat. So pretty toenail remedies, I would say probably trying to be compliant. Maybe put a little bit of tea tree on your toes. That might be a good idea if you struggle with toenails that might be maybe discolored. Maybe some tea tree and some lavender. Anything else? I'm looking in the chat. Anybody else have any tips they want to share before we close out?
I'll do one. I have one more.
Okay, please, yes.
Which we didn't talk about the Savvy Minerals, and this maybe sounds a little more like superficial. But a couple of actually after the I don't remember what it was called, but it was the mini convention in Hartford. I call it mini convention.
Oh yes.
And so I got to actually try the foundation. I had been using like Bare Minerals or something for a long time, and I had gotten maybe like the bronzer or something I think from Savvy when it first came out, and like the lip gloss. But I was able to then at that event try the foundation a little bit, just so you know everybody can see.
Hi, Nick.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Nick. Alice is on here too. And Mary Ann's probably watching too. And it was amazing. It was absolutely fantastic. But so since then I've gotten that, and I've gotten a couple of other things, and it's just so easy and it's so fast. And I know how we look isn't what's most important or anything, but just taking like the 3 or 4 minutes that it takes to just swirl on a little bit of that, and the mascara, and know that it's fine. But it was really helping me for a while, I have to say, feeling better and motivating me to like be eating better and exercise, because I'm like, all right, well, this is looking a little better. I'm doing something about, how this looks. And I don't know, it was really, really, really helpful for me. I know that sounds maybe kind of lame, like, oh, this foundation helped me feel better about myself, but it was exciting to get it in, and I put it on, and I'm like, wow, it doesn't look like, and it's just enough. And I don't know, that was my very first thought. And I was like, well, we only talked about supplements and things on the inside. I'm not going to talk about makeup, but it helps.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because you're right. It is the feeling beautiful is self-care. And if we take that 3 to 5 minutes to put our face on with makeup that's going to actually improve our skin, that is self-care. And we're going to feel better. We're going to want to go out of the house. We're going to want to talk to people, which will help fill our soul and our cup with socialization, which is like it's all full circle. So it's not at all, it's, I think I didn't even think about the makeup when we were talking about this, but now that you bring it up, I think it's brilliant. If you haven't tried it, you guys, Savvy Minerals, man, it's amazing. It's the best makeup I've ever used in my entire life.
It's incredible.
My skin improved when I started religiously using it. Like, I was dabbling when I first got it. I was like, I'm going to use up my old makeup, my natural makeup. And when I got rid of that and I went straight 100% to Savvy, my skin like shifted. It's great. It's amazing. So definitely start to incorporate that. And the starter kit, the Savvy starter kit, if you're not yet a member and you're like, hey, makeup, what? Savvy starter kit's the best way to just start using Savvy, because you'll jump right in with foundation, with the brush, the misting spray, which is the secret sauce to that, flawless foundation, and 3 eyeshadows, a bottle of lavender, and lip gloss. That's what it is. So it's a great, great, great deal. So if you're not savvy yet and you want to be, the starter kit's the best way to just jump in, because you'll have everything you need in a shade that will complement your skin tone, because they've done all the work for us. They know what colors go best with what, because I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, nor do I play one on TV. So I'm going to let Melissa Pepping and the Young Living folks figure that out for me.
Cool.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks so much for that, Steph.
Well, sure.
Great, great tip. Anybody else have any thoughts? Okay. All right. Going once. Going twice. I'm going to check the chat one more time. I hope I didn't miss anything. Wow, you guys are busy. I love it. Awesome. All right. So we're going to close this out. We are, oh my goodness, it's quarter. Look at this. Okay. So we're going to get y'all in bed before 9 o'clock, right? On the East Coast. We need to get our shut eye. I'm going to go fill up my diffuser. I'm going to shut the door, and I'm going to get myself ready for bed. And then I'm going to just relax, and I'll soak my feet and scrub them tomorrow with the foot scrub. Thank you guys so much for coming out, or coming in, I should say, on your Sunday night with me and all of you guys. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed spending time with you and learning about this stuff, and lots more self-care stuff is going to be in our Facebook group this month. So if you're not already in there, please ask the person that invited you to this call tonight. They can get you added, and we will see you tomorrow or today or tonight or whatever. Thanks so much. Have a great night, guys. Bye.